Ayo, welcome to another video, y'all. This is gonna be a weird one again. I know I do a lot of weird things. I'm not being very consistent right now. That's one of the things I want to address in this particular video. So welcome. This is the last video of 2022. I kind of got a bit of a thing going on where I like doing a video at the end of each year to kind of, and I give myself a placeholder for where I'm at in my life, where my art's at too. This is also kind of a bit of a sketch dump of sorts of things I've been working on recently that I haven't done videos about. That being said, I'm kind of wanting to stop doing this type of video where I just do drawings and talk over them about whatever. I've been reviewing my own videos recently, and okay, there's this thing in art. There's this thing, my wife calls it the ugly phase, where, it's the ugly phase. It's the part of a picture where it's not good yet. You've got your undersketch and you're working on adding details in, and it's just not good yet. You're in the ugly phase. I feel like my videos are currently in the ugly phase. I'm not entirely unhappy with what I've made, but I'm not entirely happy with it either. I think I could make better content, and I want to do better at making better content. So I've been reviewing a lot of what I've made and taking notes mentally and actually physically. I've been writing notes of things I want to do better in videos going forward. So I'm hoping with that in mind, I'll be able to make better videos for y'all and for me in the future. While I'm talking about all this meta, about the video stuff, if you are watching this right now, as I'm posting it, thank you so much for being here in my early phase, y'all. The channel's growing, I'm getting better as a video maker. I can't believe anyone is sticking with me through my my growing pains here, honestly. I'm a little embarrassed of some of the videos I've made just because I know I can do better, but I haven't done better yet, And that's something I have gone through with my drawing, but it's not something I've gone through with video making yet, and it's kind of irritating being a beginner again, because I'm getting to the point in drawing where I'm feeling like I'm kind of getting the hang of it. I feel like I'm kind of good at it, and I'm ready to be there in video making, and I'm just not yet, but that's something we're going to be working on. Anyway, thank you for being here with me from the get-go. Hopefully you'll stick around. Hopefully I make good enough content that you want to watch it. I want to make things that people want to see. But I also, there are a couple reasons I make videos. I make videos to make content to put out into the world, to I want to spread good vibes as much as I can. That's one of the things I'm afraid I haven't been doing very well. But I also want to be as genuine as I can be with my content. I don't ever want to feel like I'm putting on appearances, even though I know that you have to kind of put on appearances when you put things on the internet, because y'all don't actually know me as a human, You know the version of me that I put on the internet. Little segments of things that I sit down and record and edit, and so there's going to be some level of presentation in that. There has to be, just by the nature of it, where I'm not sitting and having an actual conversation with you. You're just listening to me talk to my iPad, which is, kind of getting meta there, but I still want it to be something that comes from the heart at all times, because, again, when I go back and listen to this, I don't want to feel like I'm being, dishonest. The other reasons that I make videos are, for me personally, as someone who is terrified of developing Alzheimer's. That's genuinely a huge fear of mine. I got it on both sides of my family. I lived next door to my grandmother. I watched her decline for over a decade. I'm so scared it's going to happen to me. I know people are working on it. My brother actually works in a Alzheimer's research facility right now, and they're working on a cure and whatever, and I'm doing what I can with my brain to keep it good, but I've already got memory problems, and if I do develop Alzheimer's one day, I want to have these videos to look back on to kind of see how life was, I also just like having them as a general record of my life and how it's been, and the things that have been going on, the lines of hyperfixation that you can see going through my work. I'm literally drawing another Linflow pic right now. It's fine. I think I just need to accept that that's one of the things my brain's never going to drop. Anyway, I actually made a list of things I want to talk about in this video, so I'm going to try to stay on track. One of the things I want to do moving forward with my video making is make videos that have content that actually has some sort of purpose. You know, I've got a spreadsheet of like videos that I've had in mind that I want to make, more well thought out videos, more scripted videos. I like doing the unscripted stuff, but I also feel like it comes across as very just like content for the sake of content, and I don't want to do that. You know, I want to have something to say. So this is my New Year's video. I want to talk to y'all, the people who are here, real quick and kind of maybe invested in my life a bit, because I've been talking about my life a lot, which is something I think I'm going to do a little less in the future. I want to give you an update on what's been going on in 2022 and why I haven't really been making as many videos. So there are three points here. There are 3 reasons I haven't been posting as many videos. One of them is that I got an actual therapist for a bit. She needs some, like, I forget if it was like tax info or payment info or something. I needed to call into the office and give some information, and I got stressed out about that, and I didn't do it, so I stopped going. And that's one of the reasons I think I need therapy, is because I am incapable of just calling into a place and making an appointment for myself. I've been stressing out about doing it for a while now, but I've got like actual therapy. I've been working on myself as a person for a bit here, and in doing that I realized that I've treated a lot of my YouTube videos as just quasi therapy, quasi therapy, I don't know, as a sit-in for therapy. Yeah, I've been just going off about the things that are going on in my head as if I'm talking to a therapist, when really I'm talking to the ether. And that's probably not a healthy thing on my end, and probably not the best thing for y'all to listen to either. So I don't want to do so much of that anymore. I've also been kind of scared to talk about some of the things I've been figuring out about myself in therapy, and I've been afraid that if I just go on the internet and start talking like I have been in so many of my videos in the past, then I'm going to say some things that are just me trying to figure out emotions and just, I don't know, stuff that I'm not going to want to hear in 20, 30 years. Maybe that's me trying to censor myself from, I don't know. It's one of the parts I've been dealing with is the part of me that is so worried about judgment and physically will not let me say things sometimes. But yeah, I don't know. If any of that is stuff I feel like I want or need to talk about in the future, then I will. But for right now, I just don't want to throw all of my emotional baggage onto all of y'all, and I guess onto my future self. So hey, future self in the future, hope you're healthier. Hope you're doing better with your figuring out of yourself. I don't know if that's something that's even possible, to figure yourself out, because really, how do you understand a soul? How do you understand a sentient being, especially if you can only see it from internal, you know? But anyway, I'm getting way off track. That is reason number 1 that I haven't been posting so many videos, is because I'm trying not to use my videos as therapy. I'm trying to actually make content. Reason number 2, and this is the big reason, honestly. This is the big one. My wife, Brittany, y'all might know her. She doesn't like being in the videos much, but she's here right now. She can probably hear her. Getting ready for, it's New Year's Eve tonight, so we're getting ready for New Year's date, and I'm getting the video done in the middle of it, and she's putting up with me because she's wonderful. Brittany's been sick. Brittany's been really sick this year. I'm so hoping that in the future when I listen to this video, it'll be something that I laugh about and go, do you remember that time? Remember that year you were so sick that we were so scared of the worst, you know? there's a part of me that's really scared that that's not going to be what's going to happen. This will be something I listen back to and go, yeah, those were really the last days you had with her. I've been so scared for so long that every day that I have with her is going to be one of my last. And I've been scared to do anything that's not with her, because what if...
I'm not gonna die. I'm okay.
I know, we're getting it taken care of. We got insurance, we're getting doctor's appointments. Brittany hasn't been able to eat. She's lost so much weight. Oh my gosh, she's just dwindled, is that the word? She's lost so much weight, she hasn't been able to eat anything. Anything she does eat, she hasn't been able to keep down or digest. She's been so lethargic. She hasn't been able to get out and do things, and she's got this spark for life that I've just seen snuffing, and it's awful. It's been terrible. And I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if it really was the last month or the last week or the last day I had with her, and I spent the entire day working on some silly video. And her working on anything, I haven't been able to get into anything because I've been so worried about her. And I know that's silly. I know it's silly to put your life on hold because you're, I don't know, worried about regretting the way you spent your time. That's no way to live. It's the way I've been living. I've been so scared.
Hey, Dad.
So I lost the audio clip that goes after that bit. I started talking about how I want to keep everything on brand, but that's kind of tough for me. The thing is, I don't work like that. I can't be the chibi making part of myself all the time. When I sit down to draw, what comes out is what comes out, unless I'm very specifically sitting to do a project, to do work. It has to be work for me to do something specific. Otherwise, it's just gonna be whatever flows, you know? And I cannot let drawing just become work for me, you know? I can't lose that spark. And when I do so much just work drawing, that's what happens. And I saw it happen to Brittany in the beginning of the business when we were building, and she was doing so much work art. I hate that I let it happen to her, but I did, and I'm gonna not let it happen to me, and she's been very good about not making it happen to me, about letting me take work at my own pace. And with the way I've been emotionally this year, and how little I am just holding together in general, I just haven't been able to put that much work into work. So I haven't been drawing chibis, I haven't been feeling inspired to do the projects that take more of my mental
Facility.
yeah, more of my mental facilities. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I haven't been doing work that I can share with you guys. So I have compiled the work that I've done since last talking y'all into this video to show you, so you know, have something to look at while I just go off right now. But in the future, I am going to be doing more on brand, for lack of a better word, work for this channel, but I'm also going to be doing things that are not on brand, and I've made a Discord to put those things. I've made a Picardo that I haven't used yet, but it seems like the place to draw for those things, so I'll link that Discord and the Picardo in the description of this video. Again, I haven't used that Picardo yet, so if I retcon that later, then details of that will be in the description. But if you want to check out my non-chibi work, those will be the places to find it. But while I'm thinking about it, quick disclaimer, I am an adult human, and sometimes I draw things that non-adult humans might not want to see. I always tag them as such. I always put them behind the proper, like, barriers on whatever social medias I am on when I do so. But if you go on my Discord, there's some mature stuff there. Just, if that offends you, don't go, okay? Okay. If you're just here for, you know, animations and videos about OCs and about conventions and the process of doing them, then that's the type of stuff that I'm going to try to keep on this channel. But I also needed to make a place for myself to do the art that I can't put here, because I'm gonna keep making that art, and I want to share what I make with the world. It's kind of just an insatiable drive that I have had since I was very small, since I started drawing. In fact, one of the main reasons I started really seriously drawing was, one, because there's not enough Lindis and Florina fan art in the world, and I wanted there to be more. But the reason I wanted to I wanted to be able to share that with people in case there were people like me who were desperately looking for any Lindis and Florina on the internet and couldn't find it. I figured I couldn't be the only one, and if I made more, then I could share it with more people, and then maybe I could help sate that need for some other people. So, yeah, there are the reasons I haven't been posting many videos in 2022, and now for the plans for 2023. It is New Year's Eve at the time of recording this. I mean, it's like afternoon of New Year's Eve, but it's New Year's Eve. It is the time for personal resolutions, and I have a resolution to share with y'all. Y'all keep me honest on this, and I will keep up on my end for you. I am going to make one good video per month. I know I've been trying to do daily videos in the past. I tried doing weekly videos for exactly 1 week, and I couldn't keep up on that either. I think it's very important with New Year's resolutions to resolve to do things that are actually possible and feasible for you as an individual human, so I'm not going to push myself to do the impossible this year. I am resolving to do at least one good video for you per month. I am hoping that I will get into a better flow of video making while keeping that resolution up, and maybe I'll be able to provide more content than that. But if not, then that's just my goal. That is what I want to do, is one per month, and that's something I think I can keep up with, even with my convention schedule and my life being as crazy as it is. And again, that means that I'm not going to have nearly as many videos like this that are just me talking over the automatically exported Procreate speed paint. If that's the type of content that you actually like and are here for, then let me know, actually. Let me know in the comments if you're hearing this and going, oh man, but I love this type of video. And I don't know, maybe I'll keep making a couple of those. Maybe I'll make them into YouTube shorts, you know. The general YouTube watching population doesn't seem to like shorts too much. I know I personally don't watch shorts on YouTube. That's kind of what TikTok's for. Speaking of which, shameless plug, if you want to watch my TikTok, I do got a TikTok, and I'll probably keep making that type of content for TikTok, but for YouTube, I've got a brand. I hate calling it a brand, that sounds so corporate. I've got a direction I have in mind that I want to keep going with to make something a little more consistent and a little better of a viewing experience. And I just feel like this type of video is way more for me than it is for you. In fact, as a viewer, it's probably pretty off-putting for you that I have been talking to you directly so much in this video, even though it's also a video for future Alzheimer's me and future, haha, isn't it funny that we thought Brittany was gonna die me? Hopefully to future people, this is a weird, awkward look at the past and how strange and discombobulated my videos used to be, because I'm going for, not like, I don't know, not like complete perfectionism, but at least something that feels polished and finished and like a good end product. So that all being said, I am also wanting to actually draw more chibis coming up in this new year, for all of the people who have supported me at conventions. I still do conventions full time. I still need to be making new product for, well, not new product. The people who have been supporting me at conventions do so because they like my little chibis and they got their own little collection of chibis, and a lot of them want to add to that collection, and I want to give you new chibis that you can add to your collection. That's, I know, kind of the weird and I got a parasocial relationship going with y'all here on the internet. I've also got one going on with my customers, because even though I see them face to face, it's a salesman and customer relationship, and there's a balance in that. Y'all are giving me money for my art, and I am making art that you want to spend money on, you know what I'm saying? So I want to make things that are worth people wanting to have. And I say that not in a give me your money kind of way, in a I genuinely want to make things that my convention audience will be excited to see, you know? So I'm gonna work on making more chibis, and I will be making videos about that. And those videos will be more about the actual drawing process. They won't be as off topic and unhinged as they have been in the past. I am also wanting to make a lot of original work for conventions going forward this year. That's one of my resolutions too, is to make convention work feel a little less corporate than it has felt. Corporate's maybe not the right word, but it's getting to a point where I don't feel like I'm able to put my soul into it as much, because it's become monotonous and it's all fan art and not necessarily stuff that I'm as big a fan of as it has been in the past, because I've drawn all the characters that I'm a huge fan of, and I'm not keeping up with modern culture as much anymore. And also, I just have original stuff I want to make. I know I'm getting old. But anyway, so I'm going to be working on more original stuff for conventions. That will be on this channel. I'm going to be working on more chibis. That will be on this channel. I'm going to be making videos for y'all about, like, OCs, and I'm going to do a video about Linflow coming up here, because as you can tell, yet again, I am just on my Linflow kick, and it is never going to go away. If you are not a fan of Linflow, first of all, I'm sorry for you. It's the best ship in the world. You're wrong. But also, just unfollow me now, because I'm going to be making Linflow content. That is who I am as a human. But yeah, that is my plans for 2023. Make y'all one good video a month, make more chibis, and start making original stuff that I can bring to conventions. Because the original stuff I've been making now is not stuff I can bring to conventions. It's just indulgent doodles and drawings and the like. And yeah, that's the video, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking through my artistic journey and my personal journey. And yeah, just thank you. I hope you guys had a good 2022. I hope you have a fantastic 2023. And I hope to see you in the next video. Be good to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Okay. Yeah, that's your piece of advice to go on. Go make your day the best day you possibly can. Don't let anyone tell you that anything that you like isn't worth liking, because they don't get to choose that for you, okay? Okay, I'm done with advice now. Thank y'all. Bye.